You're back again with another video, guys, and 2K just ended up adding some new agendas for the NBA playoffs, and we're gonna be getting some free players. Now, before we do get started, I want you guys to let me know down below in the comments right now, what is a player that you want to see get a new moments card? Maybe it's a LaMelo Ball, maybe somebody else. Just let me know down below in the comments, and also let me know who you think is going to be in the finals. Is it going to be the Bucks and the Suns again? Is it gonna be a different team? Let me know down below, and make sure to leave a like on the video for more free stuff. Subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and like I said, just let me know down below in the comments what you think about it. And we're gonna get right into it. So as you guys can see right here, 2K ended up updating the lifetime agendas, and you can see NBA play-in tournaments, and they already added these right here. Now the reward is going to be 4 cards, as you can see, and basically it depends on what team is going to be winning. So for example, right now you gotta win a triple threat or triple threat online game using 3 Cavalier players, and it's gonna be the same thing for the Nets as well. You know, 3 Nets players, you gotta win a triple threat or triple threat online game, and then it's gonna be the same for the Clippers and then also the Timberwolves. And these agendas are already available. Once again, all you have to do is go down to the lifetime agendas, and then right here, NBA play-in tournaments, and then bam, you can start getting these done. The Cavaliers, the Nets, the Clippers, and the Timberwolves. And then obviously they're gonna be releasing more agendas, and you guys can see right there, the reward is a 4-card pack. And let me show you guys what 2K ended up tweeting out. And so bam, you guys can see, tip off the NBA playoff moments today with the play-in tournament agenda group. Earn 4 moment reward players from the winning play-in teams when you complete the agenda group. And so depending who the team wins, that's gonna be the players that we do end up getting. And then they also do say check back to see what moment agendas are added during the play-in tournaments. And so you guys can see right there, 2K already is starting off the moments, and now it does look like 2K is not going to be doing another moments of the month, which really sucks because we had one of the best months ever with, you know, Kyrie Irving and Towns and a bunch of other players scoring 50, 60 points out here. So it doesn't look like we're gonna be getting those, unfortunately, which really doesn't make any sense to me. I'm hoping maybe they got something planned for that, because I mean 60 points from Kyrie and Towns, I feel like they definitely should have gotten a moments card. But it does look like this right here, the playoff agendas are going to be replacing the moments of the month. And I'll also show you guys what 2K said about the playoff moment agendas in their blog when it came to season 6. You guys can see here, you know, all year my team has brought what's going on in real life into 2K22 with moment players, agendas, and so on. Right now you can finish up the final moments, which that's already over. Dark Matter John Morant is already expired. I gave you guys a heads up last week about, you know, him expiring, and so hopefully you got him. And then now we have the play-in tournament, which begins for the NBA, and the moments in my team will be changing, which I'm, you know, kind of upset about because Kyrie and Towns should have gotten a moments card. But for the 2022 NBA playoffs, my team will be following the action with new lifetime agendas, which I just showed you, for every single round. And so it's gonna be for every single round, not just the play-in tournament. And then also you can see after the conclusion of the play-in tournament and then also the other rounds, the agenda group will be completed with moment cards for all the teams moving on in the playoffs. And so it really comes down to the teams that we're going to be seeing. Once again, the ones that they already added are the Cavaliers, the Nets, the Clippers, and the Timberwolves, because they play today. And then tomorrow we're going to be seeing the other teams play as well. And basically the teams that are in the play-in are going to be the Cavaliers, the Nets, the Clippers, the Timberwolves, the Hornets, the Hawks, the Spurs, and the Pelicans. And so we're going to be getting players from those teams. And then obviously as the, you know, postseason continues, we're going to be getting more players, more agendas, and so on. Now when it comes to the players that I want to see get added, if it's gonna come down to the players that are available, you know, from those teams, you guys can let me know down below in the comments who you think 2K is gonna be adding. And remember, the players are gonna be added once we know who the winners were and who's gonna be making the playoffs, you know, for the final spots and stuff like that. Now these agendas are available right now. You can get started, and then that way, once everything does become available, you get it done a lot sooner. So you can definitely start on those. Now when it comes to some players, you know, with the Cavaliers, I mean, they could literally pick anybody. I actually wouldn't mind seeing a Kevin Love. I wouldn't mind seeing maybe Laurie. I wouldn't mind seeing Jared Allen, maybe Darius. They can literally pick any of these players right here that you see. I'm wondering if also they're going to go based on whoever has like the better game, or if they already have, you know, some players in mind. And 2K hasn't really said exactly who we're going to be getting and how they're going to be going based on, you know, their performances. All we know is that we are going to be getting, you know, 4 players and so on. So from the Cavaliers, it could be anybody. I wouldn't mind seeing a Moments Mobley, actually, so that'd be pretty cool. I feel like out of all the, you know, Cavalier players, I probably want Mobley the most. And now when it comes to, you know, the Nets as well, I mean, I wouldn't mind a Kevin Durant. You know, my boy Paulino right here came through with a beautiful Dark Matter moments KD. And I mean, you never know with KD, bro. He might end up dropping 50 points out here, maybe 60 points. You know, speaking of 60 points, Kyrie had 60 points, you know, last month, which I'm really hoping they still give us a moments for Kyrie. Maybe they'll wait until, you know, the play-in tournament is done to see if they advance. or maybe they don't and stuff like that. So maybe a Kyrie, even though I would prefer, you know, the Dark Matter KD, he's definitely long overdue in my opinion. Another player that wouldn't be bad would be, say, for example, you know, maybe a Patty Mills. Patty Mills is usually pretty cheesy when it comes to him. Obviously, it's not gonna be Ben Simmons because, you know, who knows when he's gonna play. But then again, maybe 2K might pick him. Who knows? It could literally be anybody from the team. Maybe Seth Curry. And so let me know who you guys want to see from the Nets. Obviously, for me, I want the best player, KD or Kyrie. You know, he scored 60 points last month. They should make it happen. Now, we do also have the Hornets and the Hawks. Now, when it comes to the Hornets, there's only one player I want out of everybody, and that's LaMelo Ball. My boy Paulino came through with a beautiful LaMelo card as well. I wouldn't mind seeing him get a reward player. I do also wonder if 2K is going to make them Dark Matters, Galaxy Opals, Pink Diamonds. I'm hoping they do like Diamond, Pink Diamond, Galaxy Opal, and Dark Matter. That'd be pretty cool. Or maybe just make them all Galaxy Opals or 3 Galaxy Opals and 1 Dark Matter. They haven't really said the breakdown for that. All we know is that we are going to be getting agendas for players and so on as the playoffs continue. And now keep in mind that I am mentioning the players that I want and, you know, the best players on the team. So knowing 2K, they might just give us like a Terry moment, you know, for the Hornets if they win. Remember, they have to win. So if the Hornets win, we're going to be getting, you know, Hornet players. If they lose, we're not going to get them. If the Hornets end up losing, we're going to get the Hawks instead. Maybe a Dark Matter Trae Young. You know, Paulino also made a beautiful card with Trae right here. So I wouldn't mind. I feel like he's definitely long overdue for like a really new up-to-date card in my opinion. I know some people have been hoping he would get a new player, a new card and stuff like that. So maybe if he wins, even though to be fair, I kind of want the Hornets to win because I feel like there's definitely some better options on the Hornets side. But then again, we do also have John Collins. And we got some other players out here as well. And then, you know, Trae Young too. But I think we can all agree that, you know, maybe the Hornets might be a better option. And there's definitely a lot of options for every single team. Even a Sweet Lou. I wouldn't be surprised if Sweet Lou actually ends up getting a moment just because, you know, if they win. Again, if they win, you know, maybe Sweet Lou. I feel like he'd make sense. Maybe a Kevin, maybe Capella. You know, it's all up to 2K when it comes to those players. And so that's the Hornets, you know, the Hawks, the Nets, the Cavaliers. Now we got to go to the west side, and we got the Clippers. When it comes to the Clippers, I wouldn't mind a moment's Paul George, but, you know, knowing 2K, they'll probably end up giving us maybe a Reggie Jackson, maybe a Luke, even though they both have had moments already. So maybe they'll pick somebody else. And actually, now that I think about it, Covington had a really good game. So maybe he'll probably end up getting chosen for, you know, if the Clippers win, which the Clippers are going to be going up against the Timberwolves. So it could be them, it could be the Clippers, Timberwolves, etc. So maybe a Covington, maybe somebody else. It could be any of these players right here. Basically anyone on the roster, you know, 2K might end up choosing. And then the Timberwolves right here. I actually wouldn't mind, you know, Towns. Same with Kyrie. I feel like they definitely should have gotten their Dark Matters for their 60-point performances. I know they did the whole dynamic rating stuff and stuff like that, but, you know, that was temporary. And so I feel like they definitely should have been rewarded with a Moments player. And maybe we'll see a D'Angelo Russell. I feel like he's long overdue for a card too. Maybe him, maybe Anthony Edwards. Maybe, you know, they'll probably end up giving us a Patrick Beverly if they win, though. Even though I'm thinking maybe the Clippers. I mean, this is going to be a good matchup, though. Clippers and Timberwolves. Who knows who's going to win there? So it could be any of those players as well. And then obviously we do have the Spurs, which when it comes to the Spurs, I mean, you know, they got some, I mean, Murray's not bad, even though he already has a moment. We got some other potential players out here too, even though to be fair, like if I had to pick between the Spurs or the Pelicans, you know, I kind of want the Pelicans to win. So hopefully the Pelicans can come through with the W. Because we could definitely see like a Brandon Ingram, maybe a CJ, even though we did have, you know, most of these players get moments too that I've been mentioning. And even though we've seen some moments with some players that we mentioned already, maybe they'll just end up giving us, you know, some other ones, up-to-date ones. I wouldn't mind a new Ingram. I know he recently got a new moments too. Maybe, you know, some other players out here. Maybe Larry Nance, he'd be a nice little dunker out there too. Jonas, maybe Jose. I feel Jose, he's definitely had some good moments in the NBA this year too. And so the possibilities are definitely endless when it comes to this. Once again, guys, the agendas are already available, at least the beginning of it. So if you guys do want to get a head start, you definitely do want to start doing these. And then that way, when 2K does end up releasing the rest of the agendas, and then once we know the winners, we'll know the players, so you guys can go after them. So this is going to be the new way that 2K is going to be doing moments from now on. No more, you know, moments of the month. They're doing the whole agenda thing, lifetime agendas. And right now they're doing the play-in tournament. So once the play-in tournament is complete, we're going to be seeing players. And then once the, you know, the next rounds are completed, we're going to be seeing more players. And then hopefully we do end up seeing players from like the losing teams as well. You know, whether it's, you know, from other agendas, maybe challenges, maybe some other ways of getting players. That'd be pretty cool too. And so definitely get started right now, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick little heads up that 2K did end up adding the agendas already, the beginning of it. And then that way you're up to date with everything. That way as they come out, you can get them done. And then once everything is done, you can get all the free players that we're going to be getting. Once again, let me know down below in the comments what players you guys want to see from these teams. maybe a specific player. Also, let me know what you guys think about it, and also let me know who you guys think is going to be in the finals this year. And so for now, we're gonna call it right here, guys. Just a quick little heads up, start getting the agendas done, that way you're up to date, and we'll call it right here with this video. If you want to see more free stuff and everything like that, then do me one big favor, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and if you guys want to check out some more videos, check out the 3 that are popping up on the screen. We talk about the other free players that are available right now. You definitely don't want to miss out on those. Check out the pack opening I did with the new packs, and then also check out the new dark matters we ended up getting. I did a gameplay on those, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. With the bill, roses in my wallet, and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year.